I think E-flite has just done it. This might be my favorite Yomax. And this is what, only like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of flying here? Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to John's RC. So today I am back with the newest timber on the Yomax timber line. This is the E-flite Yomax Turbo Timber Evolution. And this is going to be the successor of the original turbo timber that E-flite has put out, the Yomax Turbo Timber, that I do have on the floor so I can compare it to this one. And it does have quite a few changes. So let's open the box, see what's inside. So of course you're going to get your standard box, and this thing does look amazing. The paint scheme on this one is bright blue. I think it's the opposite of the original turbo timber, which is just red. And if you can see, it's very bright. I'm pretty sure these are water decals, so it's going to be a tad bit lighter in the air, and it just looks amazing. You still have the original landing gear format, so you have these big oversized wheels. So because it's a bush plane, so you're going to need oversized wheels for all types of terrain. You have the same battery hatch format. This is the ESC connector. It's a JST. This is your motor, and this is where the battery goes. Now it's a Maiden fly plane, so that means I'm going to have to supply myself with my own transmitter. I'm using my Radiomaster TX16S, and you also have to supply yourself with your own flight back and battery charger. Now the battery that this thing uses is a lot more powerful than the original one. It's a 3-cell 300 mAh battery pack by Spektrum, and it has a 30C discharge rate. And this plane can use two types of batteries. The ESC is capable of flying with a 2S or a 3S. Now the 2-cell it could fly with is a 280 to 300 mAh battery pack, and the 3S, I'm not sure if 3S 280 mAh battery pack exists, but if it does, it'll probably fit. So I'm just using, like I said, 3S 300. So this plane is 6 channels, I believe, because you have your throttle control, aileron control, elevator control, rudder, flaps, so that's 5, but it also has safe selected AS3X. Now AS3X is just compensating for the wind. You're not going to have too much of a gyro when it comes to AS3X, but with safe, it's going to limit your freedom in your bank and pitch, and it'll also level itself out for you. So when you let go of the sticks, it's just going to center itself back to its original state. So I wanted to compare this plane to its predecessor. Just put this here. This is the E-flite Yomax Turbo Timber, and this is by far my favorite timber that E-flite has put out in the Ultra Micro line. If you are a Yomax Turbo Timber owner, you would know that this elevator was not very strong when it came to inverted flying, and it would basically just stay still when you just put in full negative elevator. So yeah, one of the most popular things to do with this plane was to change the where the servo rod was located on the horn to get maximum deflection. That's what I did on all of my surfaces. So the ailerons and the elevator, the rudder. I don't think I did it on the rudder, but yeah, this was a 2-cell airplane, 2-cell 280 mAh battery pack, and this thing is not 3-cell capable. This thing is. And the sizes are a little bit different. This has a wingspan of 700 millimeters, and this has a wingspan of 698 millimeters, so it's just slightly smaller in terms of wingspan, but it is a bit longer. This thing has a length of 475 millimeters, I believe, and this thing has a length of 495 millimeters. I think I memorized all those numbers. And the motor system it uses is also On the turbo timber, it's a bit smaller. This uses a 3400 kV brushless outrunner motor, but you can see it is smaller. This thing uses a 2150 kV brushless outrunner motor, but this is a bit larger. So even though the numbers on this thing are a bit smaller, it's going to be more powerful in the long run. And you can see this motor actually looks really cool compared to this thing. So yeah, I think that's it for the little intro. So let's go and fly it. Alright guys, I have the Turbo Timber Evolution plugged in and everything is ready to go. So I have my throttle control, my aileron, elevator, rudder, and my flaps. And you can also see I have my safe select. So this is on and this is off. So yeah, I think we're ready. Just put her on the ground. Get your last looks at her because wheels are gonna be quite dirty after this. Our UMX track is not so good. So I'm gonna be taking off with safe enabled. Takeoff flaps. And she's up. Feels very solid. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, sorry. This is going to be the flight on the 3S 300 mAh battery pack. To use the 2-cell, you need an adapter. I don't have that adapter. I don't know where it went. So it's going to be a 3-cell flight. She feels amazing. Very, very solid. Simple aileron rudder coordination. Alright, let's take her out of safe. Roll rate is a bit low for my liking. Elevator feels good. Ooh. She is nice. Very, very powerful. This is only like 25% throttle and she's just staying afloat so easily. I'm gonna do a full vertical. Haha. That is definitely unlimited. Unless you start breaking the law. Test inverted. The inverted is definitely a lot better stock than the original Turbo Timber. This is amazing. She looks so good. Put my landing flaps down. Get some touch and goes in. Lift is going crazy. I think E-flite has just done it. This might be my favorite UMX. And this is what, only like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of flying her? I will say my aileron throw and my elevator throw are not what I'd like them to be. So I know I can increase the rates on my TX16. Sorry if I sound a bit funny. I'm really congested right now. Allergies have been going crazy lately. Whoa, sorry, that was like right above cameraman's head. This is awesome. I can't do a hover without getting some altitude though. So my throws are a bit low. It takes a minute for me to get into the vertical position. Also, I think my timer's dead. But I should have quite a lot of flight time because I'm not flying this at like 100% throttle. I'm flying it at like 10, 25. Actually, I will punch it to 100% just show you what it's like. That's awesome. Alright, get a landing. Nice 3-point landing. Really happy with this guy. Alright, so that was my maiden flight on the Turbo Timber Evolution, and I am so happy with her. This plane just flies amazing. Even just stock, not changing any rates, this thing is so stable, and with the 3S she has plenty of power, more power than she needs. She can do everything well, she does proppings well, and with the 3S battery, she definitely flies a lot better than the original Turbo Timber. The elevator was definitely improved upon. I just realized here, it's a lot less flimsy than the original elevator, and it has a lot more throw to it. Because on the original Turbo Timber, when you went inverted and you put in max elevator, the thing would stay still. That was like its max altitude. And with this thing, I had a lot more throw with the elevator when I was inverted. So I think I'm going to be doing a second flight where I fly again on the 3S, but I'm going to change all the rates to its max on the TX16. So yeah, let's go do that.
Awesome, Maiden, John. Congrats.
Alright guys, I have the Turbo Timber Evolution again. Same battery, Spektrum 3S 300, 30C discharge rate. But this time I increased all of the throws. So you can see this is what it looks like now. And the rudder. Can't increase the motor throw. But if you're wondering how I got to that, it's really simple. Just read it out to you. I just went on the outputs tab on the TX16, and I don't know if it'll show, but you see channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. There is a thing, so let's just go to the ailerons at channel 1, and you can see there's a minimum and maximum. I just set them to the lowest and highest setting, so I have the maximum amount of throw. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. I did it that way, but again, with the TX16, there's like 1,000 ways to do the same thing. So got everything working. Let's see if she'll fly. I'm ready. Elevator feels better. Oh yeah, it feels a lot better. A lot more touchy. I like my models touchy. The blue on the white is a lot easier to see than the red, white, and gray. The blue on this thing is a lot more vivid. And I am in awe of this plane. I'm trying to get a low hover. I can't get it low. Hold on. You're gonna see John attempt Low hovering. Still, if I get it low. No. I'm not too good at hovering this thing. One, because I'm not very good at hovering, and two, it's a high wing, so it could be a bit harder. Maybe if I put my takeoff flaps, and then I just land it, or do a touch and go. There we go. Oh, it got high. That's cool. I think this might be the plane I use to try and learn some bush flying. Might take it to some remote areas. I really, really wish I could fly this thing on 2SL, because apparently there's less wing loading on 2SL. But can't find my adapter, so oh well. I might do a follow-up video. And for how tiny this prop is, it's flying really, really good for prop hangs and stuff. I don't think I can do my turbo timber mods. Well, they're not mine. They're tail heavies. But wish I could do those mods on this, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can put an AR620 on this thing. Super timber. So I'm doing the same maneuver over and over again. It's just so fun. You know, do some inverted for you. Some low passes. On my micros, I get these really dangerous low passes. I don't think I want to do on this thing though, because you're just too good to ruin. Well, all of my micros are too good to be ruined. But this thing has some, what's the word? Another word. This thing's special, okay? Knife edge. You know, gotta train for my pylon with the timber. Get a flat spin. Maybe. Kind of. What's my timer looking at? My timer's at 0 seconds. I don't know I didn't check the battery after my maiden flight. I need to check it. And I don't have any sense of time right now because I'm just having so much fun with this thing. Whoa. Rifle range is having fun. Is that the rifle range? That sounds like a cannon. Alright, I'll land it. That is good. It's okay. All right, that was my second flight on the Turbo Timber Evolution. She is hands down, as of current E-flite releases for UMXs, this is going to be the best one in my list. E-flite has put out some really good UMXs in current time, and all their UMX adaptations of original planes. I mean, this is the UMX version of the 1.5 Turbo Timber Evolution, and she is just amazing. So yeah, I think that's it for now. She is just a really solid airplane, flies even better when I have my rate set to full. So I think that's it. So thanks for joining John's RC. If you're new to this channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Awesome flight, John. Awesome flight.